Hey, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Goober coming back at you guys for another Full Sail update vlog. And so I just entered my third class, which is Game Design 1, and I just finished Psychology of Play. So Psychology of Play, it was fairly easy to me. Actually a little easier than Creative Presentations was, which was kind of surprising because I expected, the difficulty to increase as the classes go on. And while I kind of understand that, those were my base classes, like those are classes everyone takes to kind of develop the skills to be able to go forward. So I did learn a couple of valuable lessons about time management, dealing with all the stress and anxiety, learning how to present myself, learning how to, maximize my presentations for talking with companies after I graduate, even though that's not really my plan. I have more of a plan to, develop my own game design company, but that's perfectly fine. Learning to present yourself is always a valuable lesson. I think the best thing that I learned from each of those classes was time management, and that's really going to help me going forward. My first class, Creative Presentations, I did not use time management at all. And it didn't completely hinder my progress, but it could have, because I did miss one assignment. But my professor, super awesome guy, super nice, he actually let me turn it in a couple days late just for a couple minus points. So super thankful to that professor. He was awesome. But then I entered Psychology of Play, and the professor in that class, while also an awesome lady, she showed me the skills and how to use the skills of time management and dealing with the stress and anxiety and just trying to, keep your shit together in a bag so it's together. So right now I'm in game design. Just finished my first week of it. I actually finished it early just because I'm not exactly a rusher. I take a lot of notes, I study a lot. I just like to get my assignments done. I'll work on my assignments, before I go to work, on my break at work, and when I'm done at work until I go to bed, for the first half of the week, just so, I have the second week to relax, but I also have the second part of the week to prepare myself for next week. So how I feel about the Game Design 1. So right now we're learning about the concepts of games. So we've been studying tabletop games like board games and card games and stuff like that. And we're actually creating our own card game, which really compares to me because I've been actually developing my own card game behind the scenes. It's called Dragon Fest, and I'll be able to use that game that I've been creating into my projects, which will be awesome. And I'm actually going to be making videos about my card game and the whole process of creating it for you guys, just so I could take you guys on that journey as well. So game design, so far, really good. It actually got a little bit more difficult, and I'll tell you guys why. So my first class, Creative Presentations, I had 9 assignments a week, but only 2 of those assignments were really assignments, and I didn't have to spend a lot of time on those assignments. Even to get 100 on them, I didn't have to spend a lot of time. My second class, Psychology of Play, I only had 7 assignments a week, and only 1 of them was really an assignment, and none of them really took much time at all. And whereas I didn't want to go into my core class thinking, hey, this is what all the classes are going to be like, just relax, you got this, I want to keep my mindset of, this class is going to be really difficult. It's like the same thing I do when I go to work, right? When you go to work, and I work at a very busy restaurant. And so I go to the restaurant, and even if it turns out to be a slow day, I always keep that in the back of my mind, right? Gabe, today it's going to be really busy. Just keep getting everything stocked, get everything ready. Because then if it is busy, I'm mentally prepared. I'm ready to get shit done, right? And if it's not busy and it's slow, then hey, everything's already stocked. You have a little bit of time to relax, just kind of clean up here and there, right? It's the same thing I do with my classes. We're actually learning how to create game design documents. And so next week I'm going to be creating a game design document on like my card game, blah, blah, blah. And I'll take you guys through that process as well. So all I wanted to say was I'm having a really, really good time with Full Sail. I've never really had this much fun in school. School was always kind of just a drag to me. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have a lot of communications with my teachers. Whereas Full Sail, even though I might not be face-to-face with my teacher, I could send him or her a message, and they'll get back to me as soon as they can. We talk a little bit. I could set up a 1v1 private conversation on like Discord, and I feel a lot more connect between my professors at Full Sail than my teachers from my high school, which I'm actually going to create a video on to just kind of explain like what I learned throughout high school and the valuable lessons it taught me. But I just thought that was kind of a crazy thought, like you would think it would be the opposite. You'd get a lot more connection with your high school teachers and your professors. But at Full Sail, if you really try to talk to your professors, it's a very, very different subject. So I just want to let you guys know that. I'm going to be working on a better upload schedule. I want to be creating vlogs like this where I talk to you guys, like how I just said I was going to create a video about high school. I'm going to do that, and I want to do vlogs just like that, talking about a certain subject that appeals to me and, what lessons it taught me and yada, yada, yada. And I'm also going to be bringing you guys along on my progress through, like, developing my games, like Dragon Fest, and all the work that I have to put into the game. So you guys could, it's kind of like you guys are, like, a part of me coming with me. Not everywhere I go, because that would be kind of weird. Sorry about that. But, certain things that I do. And I also wanted to create game commentaries. And whereas I'm not like a Twitch streamer playing Fortnite, I actually really hate Fortnite. Please don't yell at me, 9-year-olds. It's perfectly fine. I want to create commentaries on Town of Salem. Town of Salem is actually one of my favorite PC games, and I've actually been playing it on the tablet since it just came out on the 14th as well. I'm pretty good at the game. I feel like it would be enjoyable to watch. I might just throw a couple on there to see how everyone engages with it. I also really love Madden, so I'll probably be doing a couple videos on Madden as well. I love American football. Cleveland Browns for the win. Even though they always lose, it's perfectly fine. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll have another update within the next couple weeks, just because I want to tell you guys progress on how did Game Design 1 get a little tougher? Is it just the same? Or, maybe did it get even easier? Who knows? But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you stick around. Smash that subscribe button. Also hit that like button, please, if you can. Leave any tips or suggestions for videos you'd like to see down in the comments section. And thank you all for watching. And as always, peace.